Rockstar. The room was small, smelling of stale coffee and the warm hum of 1998 CRT monitors. Sam and Dan looked at a tiny pixelated car on the screen, their top-down game, GTA. It was fun, but they wanted more. Dan grabbed a marker and drew a bold 5-pointed star on the board. Rockstar, they decided. It wasn't just a company, it was a rebellion. Soon, Take-Two arrived with bags of cash and the fuse was lit. The cash fueled absolute creative madness. They drenched their next world in 80s neon and synthwave for Vice City, then blew the doors off with San Andreas, mapping out an entire virtual state. The studio exploded. New departments filled with writers penning cinematic scripts and artists sketching biting parodies of American life. Across the ocean, Scotland's DMA Design officially hoisted the yellow banner, becoming Rockstar North. To power their massive global ambition, engineers built a monster, the Rage Engine, capable of dynamic weather and mind-blowing physics. They conquered the medium, moving from the chaotic streets to the schoolyards of Bully and the dark, noir alleys of Max Payne. Decades flew by. They connected millions of players worldwide via an online network and eventually delivered Red Dead Redemption 2, a masterpiece that perfected open-world scale. Today, looking at the entertainment skyline, that same 5-pointed star stands atop a global empire. What started with 2 guys and a handshake in 1998 had completely redefined modern culture. Ubisoft was founded in 1986 in France by the Guillemot brothers as a small software business. They soon shifted into video games and grew by building studios worldwide. Their breakthrough came in the 2000s with hits like Splinter Cell, Prince of Persia, Far Cry, and Assassin's Creed, turning Ubisoft into one of the biggest open-world game publishers in the industry. Sony didn't plan to enter gaming, but when engineer Ken Kutaragi pushed the idea of a CD-based game system, everything changed. After a failed partnership with Nintendo, Sony built its own console, the PlayStation, in 1994. It became a global success and grew into Sony Interactive Entertainment, one of the most powerful gaming divisions in the world. Nintendo. In 1889, Fusajiro Yamauchi opened a small shop in Kyoto that sold handmade playing cards. For many years, Nintendo was simply a card company. After trying several different businesses, the company discovered its true passion, creating toys and games. With creative designers like Gunpei Yokoi and Shigeru Miyamoto, Nintendo transformed itself into one of the world's most influential video game companies, bringing characters like Mario, Link, and Donkey Kong to millions of players around the globe. Blizzard Entertainment started in 1991 as a small California studio called Silicon and Synapse. After rebranding in 1994, it released Warcraft, followed by major hits like Diablo, StarCraft, and World of Warcraft. Known for quality over quantity, Blizzard became one of the most influential PC game developers in history. Xbox. The original Xbox launched in 2001 with Halo Combat Evolved, and it grew into a full gaming ecosystem with Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X/S, becoming one of the biggest competitors in modern gaming.